A long, long time ago, when magic was the only science known to man, there dwelt in the land of Llewdor a wizard named Manannan. He was very learned in all matters of the heavens and earth. Of great age, Manannan presented a frail appearance, as though his skin were made of bleached and weathered parchment. Manannan's impression of frailty lasted only until one looked into his coal black eyes, which burned with a strange fire. This was, indeed, a powerful wizard. Although he was powerful and capable of conjuring up vast armies of spirit servants to sweep his hearth, prepare his meals, and other menial tasks, with which he would not soil his hands, the solution to his everyday needs was not satisfactory to him, for he liked his solitude and didn't want a lot of spirits, who besides all else were quite inquisitive and mischievous, cluttering up his house. Instead, he impressed a very young boy to do his bidding, taking the lad when he was only a year old, so that he would have no memories to tug at him in the years to come. Unfortunately for Manannan, boys grow up and become adventuresome young men. As his slave grew in stature and in strength, Manannan was irritated to find him poking around in areas of the house where he didn't belong. Or he would climb down the narrow path leading to Manannan's mountaintop retreat to explore the surrounding countryside. Even punishment did not stop him for long. One day, when his slave was 18 years of age, the wizard found him practicing magic spells. This was the last straw. "You," Manannan screamed, "you have read my books of spells and plundered my supplies of powders and potions. You have even ventured into Llewdor again, against my expressed command. For nowhere else could you have gathered some of these ingredients. You think you will win your freedom with these tricks?" The wizard sneered. "You shall see your mistake. You have earned only your own demise." And with that, Manannan raised his hands menacingly. Suddenly the earth began to shake, and his slave was no more. Only a small pile of ashes remained where he had stood. "Next time I won't make the same mistake," Manannan snarled. "I'll never let any of my slaves reach manhood. I'll have no more accidents." And so the years passed. Manannan went out and found another small boy to be his slave. He stole him from the country some distance from Llewdor to direct suspicion away from himself. Manannan was more careful with their child and watched him closely. The wizard punished the boy severely when he caught him away from the house, and made sure the boy didn't get his hands on even any ordinary items that might be transformed into magic charms or potions. On the whole, Manannan didn't have much trouble with him, but still on the lad's 18th birthday, the wizard zapped him out of existence. "It's a nuisance having to train a slave all over again," he mumbled complainingly, "but it's better than having trouble like the last time." And so he went on, every 17 years, kidnapping small boy from his loving parents and slaying him on the 18th anniversary of his birth. Occasionally the cycle was shortened slightly when he unfortunately chose a precocious child that learned too much before his 18th year. And time went on. Hello everybody, and welcome to my new Let's Play of King's Quest III, To Heir is Human. So, the reason I didn't do that prologue in a separate video like I usually do is because it's a lot shorter than the other ones. By the way, that came straight from the game manual. And, well, it's a lot shorter, and there's no illustrations, it's mostly just fancy lettering, so there's nothing to show. So I decided to just kind of read it for you because it does give a very good introduction to the setting which we are in. So here we are. Gwydion is a lonely lad of 17 who has lived for as long as he can remember with an evil and cruel wizard by the name of Manannan. Gwydion gazes upon the countryside of Llewdor with longing, wishing he were free to leave, but alas, such is not the case. Manannan treats the poor boy like his slave, ordering him about constantly, threatening him, and refusing to ever let him leave the premises. Often Gwydion wonders who he really is, and how he came to live with the old wizard, but Manannan offers no help. That went away too quick. Suddenly the front door opens, and out stalks Manannan, the wizard. "Gwydion!" he shouts harshly. Oh, Gwydion rushes to his side, afraid he might be in trouble. "Why are you not working, boy?" the wizard sneers. Gwydion mumbles a faint reply. "The kitchen floor is filthy," Manannan grumbles. "Go sweep it now!" Turning on his heel, the wizard re-enters the house, slamming the door behind him. Such is the story of young Gwydion's life to this point. What's a poor boy to do? Oh well, in resignation, Gwydion obediently follows Manannan into the house. And thus begins our game. So we'll click off of this, and we begin for realsies. Now, one second while I lower the volume. I have it too loud for me. There we go. That should be better. Now, let us begin. So we are the character of Gwydion. And by the way, I have done King's Quest III before on this channel, but I did the remake VGA version. So yeah, he asked us to sweep the kitchen, so that is something that we must do, because it's filthy. Yeah, what are we to do? Yeah, it seems weird that we are away from Daventry, away from King Graham, and all of a sudden we are just this young boy Gwydion who is a slave to a wizard. So yeah, by the way, there's that timer in the upper thing. That it will be very important for the vast majority of the game, so pay attention to that. So, use broom, because if we don't, we will be punished. Oh, get broom. And we clean up a bit. That is pretty much the extent of our life at the moment. So, like the first two games, this is a parser-based game, so you have to type in your commands. It's also a lot prettier than the first two games, like the person is actually skin-colored and not just, yellow. But we have about a minute and a half, because he checks up on you after about 3 minutes, I believe. So let's take a look around. This is the kitchen of the wizard's house. Other than your own bedchamber, this is the only place in the house that you feel you can call your own. The wizard rarely enters the kitchen. On cold days, the fireplace is a cozy place to sit. There's something I want to do. Let's go fastest speed. Yeah, you want to go fast, because notice the clock doesn't go any faster, but you do. Let's see, look, food. Oh. Look, table. Use the heavy oak table for when you prepare food for the wizard. Right now there's a loaf of bread, some fruit, and a mutton chop on the table. Let's get all those. Get mutton. Was that fruit, I believe? Alright, so we have some food with us. And also we want to go up here. So there's a spoon there. Let's grab that. And I believe we also want to get bowl, which was all the way up there, but we still managed to grab it. Alright. Yeah, nice and fast. Let's look. This is where Manannan eats his meals. You, of course, are not supposed to eat here. You eat in the kitchen. There's a pine table and benches large enough to seat at least 10 people, but the wizard has never had any guests for dinner. That's sad. Let's get cup. Oh, hello. Hi. I was about to look at Manannan, but okay, yeah, that was creepy. Just kind of stares at you for a bit, then puffs away. I think it's at that point where he will punish you if you didn't do your chore. Let's look around some more. Oh, it's a kitty. This is the main entry room of the wizard's house. The front doors to the south, creaky stairs go upstairs, and doorways lead north and east. Look, cat. A detestable pet of Manannan's is a constant annoyance. Now, you don't want to go up in that room right now. That is Manannan's study. Oh, freaking cat. Yeah, that cat wants to trip you. So don't let it. That's an evil cat. Yeah, there are a few rooms that we can't really enter at the moment, because Manannan won't like that very much. That also includes, up there, that's Manannan's bedroom. Do not go in there. This hallway is on the second level of the old wizard's house. There are two stairways here. One goes up and the other one leads down. An open doorway is to the north. So let me throw down my first save here. Make sure to save often. Oh, hello, again. Look. Wizard. Manannan appears older than old. His long white beard straggles thinly past his waist. His skin resembles old parchment paper, and his hands are gnarled and twisted. But don't be fooled, the old wizard is smart and powerful, and his magic is formidable. Talk, man. Funny, no response. Talk, wizard. With annoyance, Manannan looks you away. Don't bother me, boy. I've got important things to think about. What, like staring creepily at me? Jeez. Now I'm going to save. So make sure to save often and have a bunch of different save places just in case. So if we go upstairs... I'm not sure if this is just in the VGA version or if it's in this version as well, but, oh, hello. You aren't to be in this room without my express permission, Manannan says gruffly. Go find something to do. You've been neglecting my chickens again, Gwydion. Feed them and quickly. Oh, okay, I'll feed the chickens. And yeah, looks through the telescope here. That's something we should make note of. Oh, the cat again. But, what was I saying? Forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, that there was a dead fly on the floor. That cat won't get out of the way. There. Its tail is blocking me. There we go. But that dead fly up there in the VGA version, I'm not sure if it's in this version, but you can actually like see the cat like kill the fly, and that's why it's there, and it's like important to see. So let's go get those chickens. Perhaps I shouldn't have gone up there yet. In fact, I'm not going to go up there because there's something else I need to have happen. So I'll be back here instead because I think maybe if he gave me an extra chore because he caught me. I don't think he's actually supposed to do that. But let's take another look around. Oh. I've always admired this lovely tapestry. It adds one of the few bright spots to this dreary house. Oh, not that button. Look, tapestry. Move tapestry. Never mind. Only in the VGA version. This is your own pitiful bedchamber. Compared to Manannan's fine room, yours is almost a cell. The bed is hard and uncomfortable, with only a threadbare blanket and a small flat pillow. The other furnishings are junk, but as poor as it is, it's your own haven, as the wizard never enters it. Ooh, nice. Alright. But anyway, there's not much for us to do right now, so I'm going to stand here and wait. And it's for a very good reason. It has to do with that timer up there. I want to make sure the timer is at a certain time when something happens. Oh. Or, jeez, you're the one who operated in my way, you jerk. Gwydion, I've decided to take a journey. There we go. Yeah, I wanted this to happen in about 5 minutes, because it gives me a better clue as to when he will be coming back. Because this part is important. He is now gone. He's on a journey. So I'll save again. Alright, so let's do some exploring, because we are 17, and as we read in the intro, Manannan likes to kill his servants when they turn 18, so we need to do something to get out of here soon. Hello. mirror. Imperfections in the glass make your reflection wavy. Nevertheless, your rags show up all too clearly. But though in rags, your face is handsome and your body strong. Drawer. In the vanity drawer are many uninteresting items, although the wizard's hand mirror may come in handy. You grab it and then close the drawer. By the way, something useful you can do, when there's a text box up on screen, the clock pauses, so make sure to make use of that when you're trying to figure out what you want to do next. Like I am. So let's see, let's open drawer. Bang the drawer against your shins repeatedly. Try backing up. Okay. Because it needs to do this animation. You find baubles and trinkets which do not interest you. Suddenly your eye falls on something that does. A vial labeled Rose Petal Essence, which you eagerly take. Alright, so we got that. There's a lot of stuff in this room. I want to make sure I get everything. Alright, let's see. Look. Closet. Closet is fashioned of ornate carved mahogany. There may be something metallic on its top. Look. Top of cabinet. When a hand along the top of the closet, suddenly you touch something metallic. Grabbing it, you discover a small brass key. What could unlock? What indeed? Open closet. Look in closet. You see voluminous velvet robes, satin slippers, peaked hats, and soft linen gowns. Look behind clothes. You start to discover an ancient parchment scroll. Its ink is faded, but it seems to be a map. Taking the stretch, you leave everything else exactly as it was. This is something you definitely want. Do not leave the house without this item. If you do, you will regret it. Alright? Alright. Alright, so close closet. We need to pretty much leave everything as it was. Because the wizard will not be gone forever. He will be back at about 30 minutes. And the game doesn't tell you that. It's something you kind of have to figure out. In the VGA version, like the clock will turn yellow when he's going to be coming back soon, and then red when he's like pretty much back. So it's very simplified there, but here you just kind of have to figure it out on your own as you go. Look, fly. You see nothing special. Get fly. You pick up the dead fly and drop it into your hand. Disgustedly, you look at it. I don't want to carry around a dead fly, you think. Picking off its wings, you throw the rest away. Why would we want fly wings? Well, remember what the manual said about special objects. That can be used for magic. Banana has the brass telescope pointed out of the window. He's well polished. He uses the telescope to keep tabs on the citizenry of Llewdor. Let's use this puppy. You put your eye to the glass. It amazes you how near everything seems. You can even see squirrels climbing faraway trees. No wonder the wizard knows all the activities in Llewdor. Interesting. Oh, and there's one thing you want to do while Mananan is gone, and I'm going to put another save right here because I want to make sure I do this right. So pick up cat. Let's get close to the cat, and then pick it up. The speckled cat slips away from your grasp with a fierce scratch to your arm. Oh, no. Okay, that didn't work then, but let's try it again. Load. Alright, pick up cat. Let's try it again. Ah, come on. So, okay, it didn't get away. Oh, whoops, wrong. I thought that was the repeat. Oh well. Get cat. Come on. Don't do this to me. Get cat. Come on, kitty. Get cat. Get fur. Get cat. Okay, why isn't this working? Get cat. Okay, I'm going to restore again because I wasted a lot of time with that. You are supposed to grab the cat and then while it's in your arms, get fur from it. For some reason that's not working for me right now. Maybe I have to do it downstairs? I don't know. Sierra games can be pretty fickle sometimes. So, let's do some other stuff. Oh, the freaking stairs. Always with stairs and Sierra games, they're just so difficult to navigate. Anyway, I think I should probably end it off here. So, now that the wizard is gone, what can we get up to? Sorry, pausing it here, kind of. Well, let's see what sort of mischief we can cause next time on Let's Play King's Quest III. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.